Nitro Circus show is on MTV, and Andy Bell has joined us.
Andy Bell, one of the stars of Nitro Circus. Hi, Andy.
Morning.
Andy, you live in Utah, right?
Yeah, actually, down in Draper. I've been down here like 7.5 years from Canada.
What brought you to Salt Lake?
Kind of a weird story, but I used to ride motorcycles professionally, and then too many injuries.
It says here you're washed up.
Exactly. So I'm a has-been.
I would never.
Right here in the cast, it says cast member Andy Bell, washed up motorcycle
It's
rider.
pretty much true. Absolutely, that's what happens when your friends pick your titles. But yeah, so I just got hurt a few too many times in my riding career, and OGO, one of the local companies, was actually one of my sponsors, and they said, "Hey, come work for us." So
Now,
So that's who you're working for now down there in Draper.
yeah, I've been down at OGO like
They make
7.5
a
years.
damn fine bag.
They really do.
they do.
We all have their bags.
I need a new OGO bag.
Well, look at this guy.
I don't know if I know anybody who could get me one, but
I know a couple people.
now, Andy, we've met Travis Pastrana a bunch of times, and we've always liked him and had a good relationship with him. Apparently, you two aren't real close, right?
No, he's pretty much a jerk. I don't
Yeah.
really like him.
Yeah. So tell us about you and this jerk Travis Pastrana in Nitro Circus.
Well, a lot of people actually don't know. Well, a lot of people in Salt Lake actually might know. But long before the MTV show, we were doing Nitro Circus with Greg Godfrey, local movie producer. And we've been the movie we're talking about that's tonight actually is the 7th installment in the Nitro Circus DVDs. It's Travis Pastrana and the rest of us Nitro Circus.
Don't put yourself down like that. It's Travis Pastrana and the rest of us. Why don't you say it's Andy Bell featuring Travis Pastrana?
See, this used to be called Travis in the Nitro Circus, and I've never really just got good enough to be Andy in the Nitro Circus. Except for like a day here and a day there.
So what are we going to see when we go to this?
Well, it's kind of going back to our roots of the Nitro Circus, which is racing and freestyle motocross, and of course, crashing. Crashing is something that we're well known for.
It's my
That's what
favorite
people tune in for.
part of the show.
And not gonna lie, that's what got me into motorcycles, whatever, 15, 18 years ago.
I also like the slow motion replay. Right there is where
Right
he
there.
really smacked his,
So now people can see this. Is it tonight?
Yeah, tonight, Energy Solutions Arena, doors open at 6. The show is at 7:30. There'll be meet and greet and autographs with the cast. Travis Pastrana, Mr. Wonderful, Mr. I Win Everything will be there. You may be able to sneak an autograph with him.
I would just encourage our listeners to bypass Travis and say, "Oh, where's Andy?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Travis, where's Andy's table?"
I have actually been trampled by people when they see him.
Trying to get to
Yeah, so I just kind of run out of the way.
And
stand in
you
the corner.
are? I was wondering where Andy's table.
Yeah.
Is the autograph session before?
I think we'll be doing some autographs before, just hanging out. I think most of the cast is coming into town. Jolene, Nitro Girl, only woman who can do a backflip, and she's hot. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
who would have thought? Roner, Jim DeChamp, Travis, pretty much everybody.
So if you're into this stuff, you know these people, and Nitro Circus has had a great run on MTV, and that continues. Yeah.
You know what? We're just in the midst of our third. We just finished second season.
Yeah.
It just finished airing. It's kind of a tough one on the body. I mean, I don't know if you ever got to see it, but you end up pretty beat up after 20 some episodes. So we're doing some negotiations with MTV, and but hopefully you will be seeing us again soon on MTV. And we love what we do. We do it anyway. So
Well, you can see it tonight, so don't worry about that. Go see it tonight.
Tonight, actually, the movie is absolutely incredible, and as usual, we talk people that shouldn't be doing stuff into pretty big stunts. There's some pretty amazing stuff in the show tonight, so come check it out.
All right, 6:30 tonight, Energy Solutions Arena. Tickets are available.
Yeah, Smith Ticks and also at the door. But I mean, it's going to be awesome, and having Travis in town is always a treat for everybody here.
Well, I'm taking a look at some of our instant feedback here, and people are worried about your self-esteem. They're very concerned, because you've got to, when you do your thing, you've got to be in that place,
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Yesterday we did a little thing at the Jazz, like at quarter time last night, and so we went and practiced yesterday afternoon with the Jazz Bear because he is the official Nitro mascot as well. He's come out and shot with us about 3 different times. A good friend of ours, and he's such a gnarly guy. He just fits in with us. And so I crashed super hard on the stupid big wheel and landed on it and cracked some ribs. And I'm sitting here just like, my life sucks right now. I got hurt on a big wheel. When you go into the doctors and they're like, what's wrong? And it's like, well, I was riding this kid's thing, this big wheel.
I know I look like an adult.
I mean, I'm really not an adult. And yeah, so it's kind of embarrassing. I mean, not that I went to the doctor, but the few times I might have had to. It's like, how do you explain what you were doing? I mean, our whole show. Well, jumped out of an airplane with no parachute on, and then I have this hangnail that's really bugging me right now.
Well,
My pants are heavy.
you worry about, you must not worry too much about that. I mean, you do these things that are death-defying. How do you get a mindset for that?
Well, I can't speak for everyone else, but I will say that every day we film, I'm scared to death.
Really?
For life
Still?
and limb. Yeah. You know what? It doesn't change. Even last night doing the dumb little thing we were doing because I screwed up so bad when we were messing around. Because the consequences of what we're doing are, you can die in some of them, and a lot of them, you can break your legs, you can break your neck. So definitely, maybe because I'm the oldest one on the cast, maybe it matters more to me now.
You can't get insurance, can you?
We get workers' comp.
Really?
Yeah, through MTV, and trust me, I've used it through a few surgeries already.
Older than Travis Pastrana, but way better looking.
I think so.
Way better looking
Well,
than
thank
Travis
you.
Pastrana.
I think so. We don't want you to be called the Eeyore of Nitro Circus stuff. The Eeyore of Nitro Circus. So I want you to work on your self-esteem issues.
You know what? I will.
Let's Tony Robbins a little.
You guys are helping right now.
Something like
Is
that.
there some
'Cause
coals in the kitchen that we can walk on?
Let's do that.
Just
Let's
me.
go break some beer bottles and
Just me, old Andy Bell. Plus, you had that great career in Erasure too. So
I
it
was
was
not-
all right.
I know. Yeah. When you search my name, the first thing that comes up, I think, is that and
Erasure.
porn.
Yeah,
Erasure, Not that I've ever looked.
See again, things to be proud of.
God, I'm going straight downhill right now.
But he did say straight downhill.
Yes, that's true.
Nitro Circus, 6:30 tonight, Energy Solutions Arena. Tickets available at Smith Atixa and also at the door at the Energy Solutions Arena. Nice to meet you, Andy.
Yeah, great to meet you guys too. Thanks.
thanks for coming down. Good luck tonight.